I've lost over 60 pounds doing Orangetheory, and half of that was done this year alone, and it's only August. If you're new to my channel, I've been on 2 very different Orangetheory journeys, and that's very important to this story. I did Orangetheory for 1 year. And then I gained all that weight I lost back, plus a whole lot more. I became the heaviest version of myself, weighing in close to 270 pounds. I want some video of this too, so there's video to go with the pictures. I cannot look like this anymore. My confidence was shot, and so was my blood work, I assume, if I had actually cared enough to get it checked. For documentary purposes, I'm trying to undo my shoes. My hard belly is like definitely in the way. I had stretch marks, sweaty tits, and a pot belly I couldn't get a shirt to fit over. I hate being fat. I was miserable. I found myself just wanting to unzip from my body.
I know it's partly the angle, but I look like I'm in a fat suit.
I am just huffing and puffing and trying to get ready. My jeans don't fit and nothing fits. I don't know if this is gonna make sense or not, but like, I want my face back. You know, like this is my face, but it's not my face. That's my face. You get it. I got fat. But I also got not fat. Twice now. And there's a whole lot of story in between that. And it all goes back to reluctantly deciding to join Orangetheory in December of 2017. This Orangetheory romance started in downtown Seattle, Washington. Orangetheory Belltown. It was just a casual 5-minute walk from my apartment, and only 2 minutes if I was running late. Oh, and it's 5 a.m. Oh boy. Having a studio just around the block made the decision to join a whole lot easier. That and my best friend came with me to my first class.
I can't even get the camera on you. We worked out.
If that's what a real workout is supposed to feel like, I've never worked out. My review after my first class wasn't anything I think they'd want on Yelp.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I feel a little discouraged. I feel like I can't do that. Like, I feel like I can't do that.
Give it time.
I'm gonna have to give it a lot of time. But I realized if I wanted to really change, I was gonna have to do real workouts like that. So I went back.
That was the most intense class that I've done. And this is week 8. I'm weak. That's what it is.
My addictive personality actually worked in my favor this time.
I feel the need to get the workout in. You would think I was getting paid to gush about Orangetheory so much, but seriously, I actually truly love this, you guys. It's Sunday, 8:30. I'm telling you, I'm not a workout person.
I now look back and laugh at how far I thought I had to go back then. I'm not gonna show you a before picture because I'm not about to have that on the internet. This is what I'm working with. So, I still have a lot left to do. And because I was starting out with no prior gym experience really, unless you count a shake weight.
Okay, so I thought this was gonna be like a, I don't know what I thought it was, but I don't work out or exercise. So this is a little difficult.
We've gone a quarter mile or less.
With consistency, I saw progress relatively fast.
So how long has your journey gone so far?
Since December. I think I've lost about 17 or 18 pounds, but I gained muscle as well, so I think there's more to be told. There's more to the story,
Yep.
you know, than the scale.
So go ahead and get down in your board shorts, trunks,
Okay.
leopard thong, whatever you're wearing.
There is no leopard thong.
Step on in. What's your birthday?
Oh, it's warm.
So where are you working out at?
Orangetheory.
How many times a week are you getting in there?
3 to 4. I try to.
Orangetheory is an ass kicker, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So wait, I'm unhealthy.
According to the Cooper Clinic.
Oh no! Oh. I've been doing this for almost 5 months now. Should I have already been up in athletics?
No.
Okay.
Because where were you 5 months ago?
Probably very unhealthy.
Yeah, and how long did it take you to get to where you were 5 months ago?
28 years.
Bingo. So it ain't gonna happen overnight.
Okay.
Slow and steady wins the race.
I was sharing my journey every week here on YouTube for my series called Fat Tuesdays, which led to a community of people who also did Orangetheory, later named the Fat Tuesday fam, watch and cheer me on.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Happy Fat Tuesday!
Even Orangetheory headquarters somehow saw my vlogs. We continue to watch your videos and look forward to it every Tuesday. Everyone looks for a good accountability partner or two when they start their fitness journey. I now had thousands.
And I was making posters, I was glittering.
Look at their shirts.
Look at the poster I made you. Woo!
poster. Give me this.
I made you a poster.
Oh, look at the arms. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is awesome.
2018 was a honeymoon stage for me in Orangetheory. My weekly videos sort of created themselves because I had a new win to share every couple days.
I couldn't do this 5 days ago.
I had truly hit the fitness person lottery.
Am I skinny enough for this?
Yes! Remember, it's transformation. You're changing. You could not fit this stuff 7 months ago.
I just don't feel like it.
I will wait till you post this off right now.
Look at that.
Ooh, I like that. I like this
color.
Oh, look at the black.
This.
We're done.
This is it.
We found it.
Yay! And this is just a plain one.
No.
Nope.
This one
Okay,
right here.
good.
There it is. Epic.
I think I found it. I like this one.
Ooh,
You like this one better?
so nice.
It's still like a little bit like.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so we heard about your story, and we want to say congratulations.
Oh my
You
gosh.
inspired all of us. You want some too?
Yes! So I told me your whole story, and it's so important that people get encouraged and inspired. And so it's awesome. Keep going for it.
Cheers.
Setting them and accomplishing them. Yes! It's your bottle.
Give me the clothes?
Congratulations.
Do a gift to you as well.
Yes.
What?
Lululemon rocks.
I'm like ready to pay you. Thank you. What is happening?
Proud. I'm so proud. I'm just so proud.
Jay told them my story, and then here we are with free loot. Did I get free Lululemon?
Yes.
And champagne. There's champagne in here.
Yes.
In retrospect, I was experiencing an impressive amount of progress, but I was so preoccupied by my perceived flaws, I didn't enjoy it nearly enough.
It's a mess. Mediums. Is this a medium?
No, it's a large.
Oh, it's a large. All right, well, whatever.
In that season of my life, there wasn't a non-scale victory out there that was going to prevent me from picking myself apart.
Do I look thin?
Love handily? Good?
No, that looks good.
It's like I'm skinny, but like...
In retrospect, I should have comfortably had my shirt off far more frequently. But my inner critic was ruthless.
Hold this. I gotta get in this shirt.
Oh yeah.
Don't look.
Here, hide behind them.
You don't have to record this part. You can't. Oh, okay, thanks. Look at those abs! Ah!
Yeah, abs.
Getting my small, stubborn love handles off was my personal Everest. So the idea of having to lose 50 pounds or more was simply inconceivable.
Through high-intensity interval training.
Like Orangetheory.
Like Orangetheory, exactly. And then I was able to chip away 70, 80 pounds.
70 to
Slowly
80
but
pounds.
surely. Slowly but surely.
I had no idea I'd soon be telling my own version of that exact same story. I have to come clean about something. We keep it real right here. And, I think I got a little overly confident. I've been on kind of like a bender of bad food. This is what's in my car. I mean, this isn't that shocking. Taco Bell, Arby's, KFC.
I feel gross. I really do.
As amazing as that first year was, you could see some initial enthusiasm unravel a bit towards the end.
My shirt right now says eat, orange, sleep, repeat. I've pretty much just been eating and repeating.
We moved out of our Belltown apartment in December, and I lost what was poking holes in any and every excuse I could come up with to not work out. My backyard Orangetheory.
My Starbucks was over there. Orangetheory was over there. This is our first Seattle apartment. Completely empty. On to the next one. We officially lived in 2 places out here.
Looking back, I think removing the convenience factor out of my routine may have played a role in the slow burn of my early success.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be fair to blame any of that on my new Orangetheory.
I just left my first Orangetheory class that was not at my home gym of an Orangetheory class. I'm at Mercer Island. It's near Seattle, in case you're not from the Washington area.
Joining the Mercer Island studio, albeit requiring a car and a drive over the water, which didn't pair well with my poor time management skills,
Gosh, I gotta be there in 10 minutes. Oh my gosh.
was one of my best decisions.
I know, I'm like, did I make it in time?
There, I met my favorite Orangetheory coach of all time, Coach Vinny.
Thank you to Vinny. He like coaches me every single morning, and you changed my life, so I appreciate you.
Vinny's a man of the people. He's not someone that's riding on genetics and a history of working out since middle school.
I was overweight my entire life. Literally, you look at pictures of me in kindergarten and I've got a little belly, love handles, the whole shebang.
He knew the struggle of having to lose weight. He'd been there before, and he made it out. And honestly, I value that the most in my coaches.
Less than 1% of the world is gonna work out this hard today. We just all have the same crazies in the same room.
For me, his classes doubled as TED Talks that rewired my brain around health and wellness.
Y'all, we get in, we get busy, come on.
Especially when he introduced the concept of finding your infinite wave.
I cannot tell you how many dozens of times I restarted, tried again, another Monday, and then finally I found a wave that never ended.
It's the idea that you will try and fail with fitness, start and stop, over and over and over and over and over, but only for a certain amount of time. Because one day you'll start, and that time it will stick. And you'll ride that infinite wave.
Are these trick mirrors? Wait a minute.
I ended 2018 with great results.
Look skinny.
And 2019 was set up to be even better.
Okay, are you sure? Yep. Okay.
This is part of me getting ready for the new year, is I want to have actual before pictures, and who better than the photographer, Andrea and Michelle. You ready? So awkward. So, the photos, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I looked better in the homemade before pictures, but reality is good to see.
Yes.
Yikes.
By the end of that year, I would be viewing those before photos with much kinder eyes. Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. What the hell happened? I had to take the year apart month by month just to figure it out for myself. I mean, the year started off really strong.
Hello.
A little less perky than we were. Look at your hair.
I know. What is it?
I even had time for Starbucks this morning. That's how on time I am.
I did not. I brought cough syrup. Hype.
Oh, look at everybody just getting busy.
Any flaws I did have, I was accepting and documenting without shame because I knew by December they'd be eliminated.
That's my body. Oh boy.
At this point, I was fully indoctrinated into this fitness person lifestyle.
Oh, now we got a stroke. Oh my God, that's how we know we're working. That's one.
Literally already, look at that.
They're
growing.
I'm already transformed.
They're growing. Once you come in dynamics, you just grow.
I was even stepping out on Orangetheory here and there to taste test some other practices.
I don't know anything other than the pictures that I've seen on Instagram. Is this really gonna hold? I feel like it's gonna go. Michael, I'm nervous to let go. Okay, I'm really scared. Hold on.
But I was still a diehard at OTF. I even traveled to the other side of the country just to take a class.
Good morning. I'm in Chicago. Today is the day of the Fat Tuesday Fame workout, and I'm so excited about it. Okay, I just want to show you something really fast before I put my socks on. This spot on my foot, all those cuts on my foot are from the rower. I just wanted to say that. That's a fitness person move. When your feet are cut, because of the row. We're not cut with muscles, but actually cut. You are a fitness person. Okay, I'm here. I'm nervous. We're going in. It's gonna be fun. I'm so excited. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Happy Fat Tuesday!
Also, I feel like the sweat is like the bean. It was earlier anyways. I don't know, maybe.
So how did I get so far off track?
Anyway.
I had to dig a little deeper. Look, I was never perfect with my diet. You saw that.
I won't say what restaurant, but it was my pleasure to go there. Maybe you've guessed it at this point.
I'd never been perfect with hitting 3 to 4 classes a week, every week, without fail.
So you need to get back on your game.
I am on my game.
No, you missed 4 workouts this week. And then you're going potentially tomorrow.
I am going tomorrow and I'm going Sunday too.
Potentially. Sunday's a new week.
No, it is not. No,
Yes,
it is not.
is.
Look at your calendar.
Babe, it goes Sunday through...
Oh yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
These are problems I had from the beginning, but I was still managing my weight overall regardless. So what the hell actually happened?
So I don't know if I'll ever put out this video, but I've been struggling with OCD for so long. I'm just so worried I'm gonna wake up and me and my wife are gonna be 40 and we're gonna miss all this time in our youth and love, and I'm going to not have been there for it, and my family is gonna die and I'm gonna have missed them.
You can't outrun a bad diet, and it turns out you can't outrun bad mental health either.
Okay, so I just got done with my first, like, I guess, real video chat with my therapist.
Working out was for sure keeping me from completely crashing out, but I'd been struggling with severe OCD and anxiety since I was a little kid, and I needed more help.
Cannot believe that I have waited this long for therapy. Like, I needed therapy. I need medicine to work on these things. I'm really looking forward to this. I really am looking forward to changing. Like, I'm gonna change and I'm gonna enjoy my life, and I'm so excited about it. I'm really excited about it.
Medicine's normal, by the way, just so you know. If you need medicine for mental stuff, it's normal. An unfortunate fact about antidepressants is weight gain as a potential side effect.
What the f***? Look at this. And it's like, what if I really changed that much, right? And I started asking people in the Fat Tuesday fam, has anybody been on antidepressants and seen significant weight gain? Because I just started taking medicine for anxiety and stuff a couple months ago. And I totally may be on the wrong medicine, so I'm gonna have a call with my psychiatrist to try to figure this out, because it's what the heck is happening? Which would give me a lot of hope, because then I can at least know that okay, it's the medicine. It's not just I'm completely going downhill with my fitness. So
starting your in-body test.
A trip to Walgreens for new pills wasn't gonna magically burn off what I've been putting on over the last 6 months. That extra fat was gonna have to be worked off the hard way.
Oh my God. I did smile.
I had hope for the new year, though, as I always do. 2020 had a certain ring to it, you know?
now I'm getting ready for 2020.
Let's do it. Seriously,
that's what I'm doing.
2020 body, 2020 vision, 2020 life.
Oh, they've even taken all the weights. Look at this. All the freaking... They're all gone. I'm not using the 3-pound weight.
Andrew, you're gonna have to.
I have to find something. Great. Our home gym is lame.
You have weights and bands.
I have a weight.
Okay, we have
I have a 3-pound weight.
and then you have bands.
I was worse off weight-wise than when I started my journey, and now I was on my own.
Orangetheory is closed, which is really, I was just about to get back in my game, okay?
I'm gonna speed run through this part because no one wants to relive that year.
Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna lose weight on quarantine!
Orangetheory closed in March, and I spent the remaining months trying to replace it. I did Zumba, jump rope, kettlebell, Zoom HIIT, Apple Fitness, outdoor running, indoor running, and yes, I did have a Peloton phase, and no, I will not be elaborating. I even did Orangetheory online.
I hate this. That's not what you do in class?
It is, but I don't like
But nothing stuck, except for the Uber Eats orders to my gut.
We got hungry. I literally don't care.
just buy this and call it a day with my fitness. I want my body to be a Halloween costume. Well, I guess it is. That's a stretch mark. I thought it was a scratch, but it's like a stretch mark. Yo, what the f have I done? I literally hate this.
I now had stretch marks to complement my already low self-esteem.
You're not stuck this way. You have the option to change.
And none of this I could blame on medication. This was all me.
It's January. I feel like I'm starting January busted.
2021 was here, and I naively thought that the worst was behind me.
Somehow, in the stress of 2020, I've even chipped my front two teeth, I think, while I'm sleeping.
When in reality, it was straight ahead.
Granddad, this is Andrew. And I just want to tell you that the whole family loves you and we hope you get well soon. Remember that God is watching over you all the time, and we're praying for you, Granddad.
Hey, Granddad.
I lost one of the most significant people in my life in early February, my granddad.
You want to take your own picture?
Yeah, I video myself putting my socks on.
I'd never lost someone like that before. Someone I was that close with. Someone that instrumental in my life. I mean, he was the focus of the first video I ever made when I was 12 years old.
You get me some coffee?
Yeah, here it is.
I want Starbucks.
I was experiencing true grief for the first time in my adult life. My Nana told me that before he passed, he'd been worrying about how unhealthy I'd become, especially given his own history with heart problems.
Hey.
She told me that the best way to honor him now would be to lose the weight and care for myself again. My list of why I needed to lose this weight was growing.
Hey, Andrew, Leslie. I just want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.
One, two,
and 2 weeks later, to our surprise,
we're moving to California!
We had to pack up our entire life we'd known in Seattle for the last 5 years to move down the West Coast to Southern California.
Time to move. Leslie, you ready?
Yeah, time for you to put this in the truck.
Oh. Gotta work, gotta go.
Zero complaints about adding more sunshine to our lives. Everyone told me living in San Diego was going to be exactly what I needed for a fresh start. But arriving looking 9 months pregnant made it really hard to enjoy in the immediate.
I'm looking forward to having my baby here in San Diego. Really though, I feel inspired. Being at the start of the journey, can I just be honest with you, sucks. I'm on the journey, I'm inspired, I'm in a new place, new vibe, but this still sucks.
In April, I didn't know it at the time, but I took my final before photo.
I'm getting new stretch marks. Can you see that on my belly? There's slight faint stretch marks coming in. If I sucked it in, it'd be like this. Just not that much of a difference. I'm kind of still tightening it a little bit. That's completely, I don't even know what's letting loose. This is still, there's still just fat everywhere though. I mean, you can see. This is so much bigger than my before pictures ever were before. And then my back, I don't know why it looks like I'm slouching to one side. I don't think that I am, but wow, the fat.
One positive when you're on a journey to lose a lot of weight, the photo you hate the most will one day become one of your favorites when you can plaster it beside all your progress.
See, belly here. We're getting this off though, so.
443 days. That's how long it'd been since I last took an Orangetheory class.
I didn't take an Orangetheory class, I survived an Orangetheory class. Guess who forgot how hard Orangetheory was?
And because I'm ridiculous, I played House Hunters to find the perfect studio to join here.
I need a Starbucks close by. I know that sounds like a diva, but I Starbucks after my Orangetheory class is part of the experience for me.
And I found my dream studio.
You guys. Holy, y'all. This is unbelievable. Like, unbelievable.
Having the perfect location, however, did not make the return easier.
Oh, that was great, I guess. Like,
of course it was hard on my body.
Go down the stairs, really? Oh boy.
But mentally, it felt impossible.
I'm back at Orangetheory.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror, right? Like in the, the tread mirror. And I'm just telling myself, like, I want to be super positive, but like, it is just, I'm trying to get through that first little bit, right? Like, I love coming here and it's awesome, but it's still really difficult. But I love it, but also, do you know what I mean? Like, I've just put on 60 pounds, so it's like, kind of like daunting, but it's okay.
Even though I had done this whole Orangetheory weight loss thing before, it was never from this starting point, never like this.
I just saw some footage from the kitchen. I don't know if this was like a lens issue or if I'm really that fat now.
Orangetheory Point Loma turned out to be what I needed in that season, and not just because on the other side of the treadwell was my cold brew. The head coach at the time, Coach Monica, had a huge impact on me.
You were like the first coach that I took when I came here, and you made me feel really welcome, and you were always like hugging when we came in, and I felt welcome here. I felt home here.
Wow,
so
thank you.
Coach Monica.
Thank you.
I actually felt connected to Orangetheory again, but I frequently became discouraged by how far I had left to go.
I'm working off my belly fat. It's fun to work off belly fat. Just kidding, it's a son of a bitch.
I don't love rowing is the only thing. So it's,
I heard that.
I know, right? It's kind of awkward.
When I go like this, I just like,
there's an impedance.
I run out of, I just don't know what I'm doing. The back of my shirt is cut.
I was nearing 4 years into my Orangetheory journey, and I was still cutting my clothes to make them fit, just like I was before I even took my first class.
This is actually a homemade dickie. I had to cut my shirt because it was going to be too bulky, and there's a lot of bulk going on right now.
I wouldn't call that winning. On New Year's Eve, I went to the beach to reflect on what was the hardest year of my life. I was determined that something had to be done. Life could not continue like this.
If you want a visual of the weight I'm trying to lose, I'm trying to lose 50 pounds, which is exactly this.
There was a pivotal moment for me that was actually more symbolic than anything.
Wait, you have to say what you're doing.
Well, come in here.
I threw away my depression shirt.
Second birthday, what are you doing?
32nd birthday, I am throwing away my depression shirt, essentially.
Ironically enough, this depression shirt was an Orangetheory shirt that at one time was oversized.
I've worn this almost every single day in 2020, 2021. It's just a shirt I always wear. I love it, but it's kind of my
security blanket.
I felt it hid my body, at least enough for me to feel comfortable to leave the house.
We're just gonna throw it away and start over fresh because it's just sloppy. And
I knew it had to go in order for me to move forward. Also, my wife was really tired of looking at me.
Never thought I'd see the day.
So in March 2022, I went back to Orangetheory and I started this journey, this second journey, this successful journey, we'll call it. That was my first, it's not my first and my second, it's my first and my successful. And thankfully, I am in my successful Orangetheory era.
This time, it was different.
That was fantastic, and I'm so happy to be back.
I was humbled, determined, and honestly just grateful to be back. Orangetheory hadn't really changed, but something was different about me. I felt I was coming up for air after all these years.
I knew I would come back.
I knew I would come back with my fitness again. I knew I would. And this was really just to prove it to myself. So please don't give up on yourself. It was 2 years of hell. And feeling like I never was going to get it together, and I did. Don't give up on yourself. Please don't. You can pull it together too. You can pull yourself out.
This time around, I made it a point to push myself into some confidence-building practices. It was very awkward at first. Remember, this was me when I wasn't 60 pounds overweight.
Here, hide behind them.
I've learned that confidence is something you have to work on in tandem with the weight loss. It doesn't just come packaged with the lower number on the scale, unfortunately. Okay, I know this sounds crazy, but this is the first time I've ever worked out in a tank top, in a gym. And so, that was actually one of my goals. 2022 was key for me. This is a new Orangetheory journey, okay? I have lost all of my quarantine weight. So I tried on these swim trunks last night because they used to be so tight. I really think my jawline's coming back. It's minimal. It's not gonna give me a show on TLC, but I'm changing.
I was a fail for so long on YouTube, so now I'm excited to be sharing some, progress.
I made Brooke's Run Happy Team. This shows me way more than the scale does, and that's what I wanted to see. This shows that my belly is going down. In fact, I've lost over an inch on my stomach, and in my chest, I've lost some too. My muscles are coming back. I want to be honest with you, this was not like this.
I am doing 2 dry tries today.
I haven't had fast food in over a year.
I literally eat healthy every day, y'all. I really do. I know that sounds crazy. That's not to say in some days I don't have some sweets or whatever, but for the most part, I eat healthy every day.
I lost around 20 to 25 pounds that year. Not quite my goal of 50, but I was thrilled with some forward movement.
2022 was amazing, changed my life. 2023, it's gonna be better. I know it. There's always hope in a new year. I love New Year's. I love it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't change, because you can.
Maybe a little too proud of myself.
While I think it's good to be proud of yourself, I can't be stuck in this praise loop, I still have 25 pounds to lose. I need to get back in the grind and keep it moving. I've been eating healthy, but for documentary purposes, this is what I don't want. I want to be able to sit like this.
I had made such significant change. I had an I'm done, I did it kind of attitude when I still had a ways to go. Getting laid off from my job made things a little bit more complicated.
I don't want to be a total cliche and be out of work and unshaven. I can't let myself spiral, especially with not working. I can't just sit at home and eat.
With limited funds comes a pause to my unlimited Orangetheory membership.
I might have to just jog my ass around the block for a couple months.
I ended up with a better job overall, so everything worked out. Everything worked out except me. I was getting ready for my new job that summer, and I saw something disturbing. It was all happening to me again. I was losing my progress again.
It's going to keep getting worse, you dumb bitch.
That video violently snapped me back right on track. I found an Orangetheory close to my work, and I dug my heels in. Even doubling up on some days, taking a lift class right after my normal 60-minute class. But without a calorie deficit, something I refused to do for some reason, I didn't see much weight loss.
Spinach wrap. It's a chicken club and a spinach wrap, but to me, this is a great after workout meal.
Although I do think I saw some unintentional bulking.
If I had to document my body right now, it's just there's no shape to it. It's nothing. There's no definition. There's no muscle. It doesn't look like a man's body. It just is just a.
My body still lacked shape.
Blank tube. Or just
which was a huge insecurity for me.
Big potato, it's just like a round potato. There's no definition.
After Hell Week in October of that year, I leaned into the holidays and didn't return till pretty much the new year.
I'm not tired at all. I was literally 30 pounds heavier the last time I saw you.
I'll show you what's next.
But in 2024, this year, 6 years after joining Orangetheory, I finally caught my wave.
It's a new cool, new look, now or never. Let's start it up. It's better than ever.
You guys, I am shooting new photos today, and of course I had to bring in Andrea. Andrea, say hi.
Hey,
You know Andrea. She's already been on my channel a million times. But not only is she a really dear friend to me, but she's an amazing photographer, and I'm so excited to work with you again.
I always pumped to be here. Always pumped to work with you.
Do you remember in 2019 when we did my before or like photos for progress, like at the top of 2019?
Yeah. You got it. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm excited to kind of like at the time I looked at those photos and I was hating on them. Now I look back and I'm like, you were completely fine. What are you talking about? But at the time I was really self-conscious. Now it feels triumphant. Like I feel like I've made the changes I want to make, and also like mentally I'm not viewing myself like that.
The vibe, the energy is even different now than it was in 2019, in 2020. You know, whenever we've shot, right? Like,
yeah.
It's so different.
Yeah, and like I'm in like a tank. Like I was nervous to even take my shirt off, and the thing I was so like self-conscious and and now I just feel like I've found like a new confidence in myself, and it's good vibes here today. So we're gonna do photos today. We're doing photos for the documentary, and I'm just pumped. It feels triumphant.
So
it feels like a victory moment, you know?
I started the year at 237 pounds. Not that far off from my heaviest, really.
Andrew, this video is for you later. This is January 1st. This is really not easy or fun, and I'm really tired. But hopefully you now is pretty thankful for me today. Or you're really mad at me. Let's hope you're happy.
But I had a grand plan to change two things.
The calorie deficit was a huge thing for me to like truly grasp. I actually never wanted to track my calories. I was actually really adamant on I'm not gonna have to do that.
I wasn't special. I wasn't exempt from the science of the human body, and once I accepted that, things changed for me.
If you don't, you really don't know what you're eating. Even if you're eating healthy and you're going over that number that you're eating more than you're burning, even if it's healthy food and you're working out every day, you're not gonna lose the body fat.
The other half of my winning strategy was to commit to taking an Orangetheory class as many times as I could in a week, which is not advised actually for high intensity interval classes, but I didn't care. I needed to put in the work. By March, I was down 24 pounds, and I was shocked to see the muscle definition that was coming in on my arms.
What now? Oh! I'm sorry, it still gets me. I can see the muscle in the mirror and in pictures and in video, and it makes me so happy from just like a dude who never had that, never had muscles, never had muscle definition. My body never really had a shape to it. The confidence that I have like gained this year has been so life-changing. It's literally completely brand new at 35 years old. You know, this just feels really cool.
I used to see wearing a tank top in the gym as a pipe dream for me. And now that's literally all I wear, in and outside of the gym.
Before I said yikes. Now I'm saying that's me.
Pushing myself to muscle failure with weights that actually challenged me have made the difference, and probably why I wasn't seeing this much change in previous attempts. That, and I never prioritized protein.
I get like the 35s, the 45s. I use the 60 for like hip bridges. Like I go for the heavy weights and I feel it. Like I push myself to the point of muscle failure.
I've actually become really passionate about lifting.
So I'm on a family vacation. I'm in Montana and I'm in the middle of nowhere. So there's no Orangetheory. So I bought some 30-pound dumbbells at Dick's Sporting Goods. I brought them because I want to keep lifting even though I'm like on a vacation. I love lifting. I love it, just something about it. It just feels so good. And out here is literally a beautiful sunset in Montana.
When I can't get into a class, I'll take what I've learned in Orangetheory and I'll create my own lifting sessions. Lifting by myself with no time limit, no pressure, just headphones and vibes have become a happy place for me.
600th class. Done.
2018 was always my North Star in terms of fitness.
I just beat my 2,000 meter row for the first time since 2018, since when I started. Like I'm telling you, I've smoked the 2018 me, like completely. In fact, I think I've beat every benchmark, 200, 500, and 2,000, like all this year. So not only is it factual with the weight, it's factual with like what I'm actually doing in the gym, which is nice.
I'm even fitting back into that Lululemon shirt from 6 years ago.
Oh my God, it fits.
A shirt I kept for this very reason.
Insane. That's insane. That's so crazy.
I just knew one day it'd fit me
Like,
again.
truly. I tried it on a little while ago and it was close. And like, I'm really back. I'm really back.
My face is back too. I even got that chipped tooth fixed. This feeling, the feeling of being the person you know yourself to be, is something I think we all deserve.
Losing the glasses.
My glasses. This is a very big moment for me because I went from cutting my clothes to pinning them. Pinning them! I need to pin them to make them fit. I'm clipping my shirt so it fits. That is progress. That's like bigger than, I think that's bigger than the weight loss and any progress picture is like, I'm clipping my shirts now. That's the biggest part for me.
And the fact that I have lost like 65 pounds and I'm back here, like taking a class there, and it's like, I was fat and now I am not. I'm not fat. I've become not fat.
I can't even say I'm back anymore because I'm not back. I'm better.
2024 is really like the new, like, peak year so far yet. Next year will be better.
When I go back and take a class at the Point Loma studio, the Orangetheory I came in with an extra 60 pounds to lose, it feels like a victory lap every time.
I was in like a tank top and I was lifting and I could see my muscles, and then I looked over at the challenge tracker and I saw my picture and I was like, I think just that alone is mind-blowing to me.
Have I finally found my infinite wave? Or was I on it all along? Through all the failures and setbacks and tumbles I took over the last 7 years, I never fully gave up on myself. Fitness was always something driving me. Even if it seemed undetectable, I knew it was there, deep within. I knew I would come back. I think that's why I documented all the hard times to begin with, because I knew one day it would make for a great documentary. Maybe I found my infinite wave in 2018 when I joined that first studio after the challenging first class.
Coach Josh, Belltown.
Literally like my first class, you were my coach.
Ever. You were dying.
Yes.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that. My bad.
Maybe I found it when I joined Orangetheory again after being out for 443 days.
I didn't take an Orangetheory class, I survived an Orangetheory class.
Or maybe I found it this year when the scale finally reflected all the hard work I put in. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe all that matters is that I'm never stopping. I'm never doing what I did to my body again. I'm never allowing my body to absorb the blows of life. I credit Orangetheory with a lot. I've seen this place come through for me twice now. But I hope you know your role in this too. My Fat Tuesday fam. Maybe you're my infinite wave. You play a major role in it, I know that for sure. Your presence in my life has kept me from ever truly quitting on this journey and on myself. I couldn't quit because I knew you wouldn't allow it. Because of your friendship, I knew you'd be waiting for an update on how things were going. I can't thank you enough for inadvertently adding years to my life in this pursuit of health. You've helped me find true purpose in what I do with my art. My hope is that you can find your own wave that never ends too. As you've seen, it's not a linear journey. And sometimes it might seem like it's too late, or too hard, or too daunting, or just too depressing. But if you keep trying to catch it, it's all but guaranteed that one day you will. Your next go at this could be the time that it sticks. So I hope you enjoy the ride. The ride of the infinite wave.
That's a wrap.